They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Almost set. Ready.
Nix from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Almost set. Hey, Joe.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Almost set. Motion. Ready. Bombers. Captain. Olay.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So the hurry up here.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Captain.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ready. Hey, Sean, let's go. Olay. Joe.
3rd and long for him here. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Will line up for the 2-point
Nix
conversion.
to throw again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's out the clear. The 50. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Window to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Nailed in by George Kittle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades. From Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was brought down at the 45-yard
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Heads out on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain of
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. Bit of an odd score thus far, 6-2. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Play action now. Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
We've set it down from 37.
Oh, my son! Ready! Hey, motion.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Captain. Oh, my son!
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. The 30. The 10. And he's into the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Oh, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Niners 8, Broncos 6. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
A quick
off.
chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop
Broncos
him.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, my son!
Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Escapes the pocket. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set! Get set! Up.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
21. Up.
Now Purdy. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
For George Kittle. Incomplete.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
That makes the score.
Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Eddie Pinheiro set
Now
to kick
Pinheiro
off.
on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going
The
down.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Here we go, we're good.
Broncos first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Broncos.
set. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ready. Right aim, right. Motion, motion. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Captain, 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 captain.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
15 yards.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
Joe.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Nix's pass.
They've helped him get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
First down, Purdy to throw. That's McCaffrey working the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
At the 40-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's incomplete on second down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Get set. 18. Up.
They'll throw, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Ricky Pearsall.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Right aim, right.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they pick him off again. And the 49ers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Outside. Right around up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Outside. 18. Watch out. 53. Up.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Get set. 18.
Purdy trying on 4th down. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for it.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
Now
off.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Almost set. Ready. Ready, my son. 8. Motion.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. A nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Almost set. Ready. Pull left.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Almost set. Ready. Ready, my son. Bombers. Motion. Captain. Olay.
Nix with it on 1st. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Ready. Joe. Bombers.
One final shot before the half. Hits it through the middle. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set
Now
to kick
Pinheiro
off.
on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Captain. Almost set.
Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
On the play.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. Hey, Sean, let's go.
Nix from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Franklin, incomplete. Renardo Green on the coverage.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
On my set. Ready. Ready. Come on.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And that's good for a gain of 5. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
On my set. Ready. Ready. Kill.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th
down. Snap to Nix. That's a cut beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
yards. 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Ready. Ready.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. He is down to the 30-yard line.
Hey, we're good.
Offense in the hurry up here.
11 more yards.
11.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
It's now
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready. Bombers.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Bronk. It's 3rd down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Captain. On my set. Hey, ready. Away.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down.
We see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. First and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty.
On my set. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Niners' 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Fifth defensive back out there now, defending this lead on 3rd and goal.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son! Hey, Sean, let's go! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Vacates quickly left side. He's making a bid for it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Ready! Ready, my son! Chill, chill, chill.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd
Still
down.
10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Captain, captain, ready! Ready, my son!
Here's Nix to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Away, away, away!
2nd down. Here's Nix again. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son! Bombers, bombers, bombers.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're sharing it 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Captain, captain, captain. Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son! Away, away, away! Away, away, away! Away, away, away! Away, away, away!
Desperation time here on 4th. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
A gain of 17
Moving quickly,
yards.
trying to get set again.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Throwing on first down, Nix. He's got another one. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made.
A gain of
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Hey, we're going good.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down.
Captain,
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away.
Nix now on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Hey, I need it.
Nix to throw again. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Looking quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal, Denver.
Dobbins on first and goal. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready, bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Nix now to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Broncos 16 points back. Third and goal, defense in the dime with their backs against the wall.
Oh, I said. Bombers, ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
H-12, corner. Alpha sub. 118. 118.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
It's a
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Get set, get set. Runner, rush up.
Tight end in motion left.
Stop.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up Brandon Jones.
By the Broncos. They'll take over first and 10.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
We've set it downs from 37.
Captain. Oh, my son. Ready. Ready. There's Hunt.
Nix with it on first. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers have it again after yet another interception.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Number 88.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now. Looking to throw, Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. It's coming for Purdy. Holding left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the 49ers.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And even getting skunked in that second half, Rock, the damage done in the first, enough to claim victory at the end. And, of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't recognize that stellar defensive effort in the second half that made this win possible.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Chicago Bears.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Right to the air goes Nix. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. So a tough early challenge here. Second and long after the sack.
It's second down.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son!
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Oh, my son! Ready! 180! Wait, hard!
They'll go again with Dobbins. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Bombers. Oh, my son!
To throw is Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there in a first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
What is up?
Right back to Swift again on second down. Calling a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
What is it up?
They'll try and run here with Swift. Well, he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go. Here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
It's a gain of 14
Some collective
yards.
exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
We're scoreless after one. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
What is on?
Looking to throw is Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Santos with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bears 7, Broncos 0. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready. Captain. 44.
Throwing Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he goes out right around the 39.
Out of bounds at the 39.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Nix to the air. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Bombers. Almost set. Ready. Joe.
Here's Nix. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete. Nearly intercepted.
Incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Almost set. Away. Ready. Away.
Nix to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Complete to Evan Ingram. Touchdown,
a 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage, and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
Joe.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. From the gun, here's Williams. That pass complete to Moore.
Williams pass.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Williams. For left side, taken in by Kmet. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of the Dunze. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you could almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the contact.
Ready, sir.
To throw, it's Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Ready, set, hard. Here we go.
Williams going to look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready, set, hard.
Moore, the man in motion. To throw, Williams. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
To the right side, and intercepted.
The two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Bears 13, Broncos 8. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they can't bring him down. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout.
The Bears
as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
29-yard line.
To the air, Williams. This is caught at the 8. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Williams, a final shot before break. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
DJ Moore.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt
for the Broncos.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And We're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Working out of the gun, Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And his throw is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To the air once more, Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
8-yard pickup.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete.
The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Almost set. Ready.
Now it's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of
22 yards there, a 1st down.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of
and as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another
Denver.
play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready. 180.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. Then everyone crashed the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
To throw, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 16
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8, so logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I put it in the hands of my defense here. We might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right now.
2nd and 10. At the Bears' 46-yard line.
Don't go. Wait for it.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet.
And it's 3rd down.
On play action, here's Nix. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
He could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7.
Oh, my son! Captain. Olay!
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape. Can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Pass caught by Burden. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's got this complete to Burden. And he's going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper.
15 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This is Swift on the counter. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Ready to go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, 24 yards. And the Bears have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Lining up for the extra point.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Broncos 8. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Nix. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Where is it?
Looking to throw is Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
A loss of 6.
They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Line.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught left side, Burden. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for DJ Moore.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Filthy.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
5-yard pickup.
A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further.
26.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Broncos take
now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
27-yard
and as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? We'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Captain.
Nix to the air. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Throwing Nix. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper. Between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Fielded at the 7. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. To the right, yeah. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
Play action with Nix. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
8 yards. It's
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long.
Captain. Hold on, set. Ready. Bombers. Away.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Hunt. Away. Captain.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
3 and out.
Here we go.
Offensive line fast.
Ball 11. Hey, Shaw, let's go! Bombers. Away.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. He connects downfield. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Captain. Bombers.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 more yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hold on, set. Ready. Away.
Nix with it on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Oh, my son! Hey, listen, ready.
Nix looking to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly was.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. A chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. The kick by Lutz is good. And all the way into the second quarter. Our opening drive ends in 3.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the
Here's
Broncos.
Lutz set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Jukes away from one. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On the tackle.
That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Now Darnold off the play action. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Now he's going deep across, well, all the way across the field, and it's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
On first down, it's Nix. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad just could not haul it in.
Oh, my son!
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He couldn't do it right there.
Ready!
On third down, here's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
It's a gain
Give him
of
an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now, not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. They've got first down here from the 36.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Ready! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay!
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted! And the Seahawks get the football back at their own 30 after that interception and return.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Escapes the pocket. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for second.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
On second and 10 now. Darnold buys time, rolling right. He's trying to go deep again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
And this is another incompletion.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. And again, it's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Hey, olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he takes it down to the 33. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. 2 set of downs inside the 35.
Captain.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Picked off by Julian Love.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. That's incomplete left side.
Darnold's pass.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. of the gun. Here's Darnold. He's going deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer. Throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
It's Nix down to the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Ready. 180. Chill.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Broncos 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ernest Jones with the pick. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
Seahawks 7, Broncos 3. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Marvin Mims now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Back to the air, Nix after the pick. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Denver.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Oh, my son! Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Nix from the gun. This finds Franklin. All the way! Touchdown, Denver!
Nix's pass complete.
The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Denver. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
20-yard line.
One last play before the break. Back to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Myers to add the PAT. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Delivered to the sideline. Smith-Njigba brings it in. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
13 more yards.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. Why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Thought thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
On 3rd and goal, Darnold. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Intended for Jackson.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Hey, Sean, let's go!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Caught, nice game left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Middle. To the right, yeah.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag.
Oh, my son! Hey, motion.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd and long.
On the covering.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Nix looking to throw. And they'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Across midfield to the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Oh, my son! Ready!
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Rob flat, 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Some consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Harvey once more. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Captain. Ole.
Desperation time here. He's got to his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Second down now. They need 7. Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ole. Hold on a sec. Ready. Throw. Captain.
Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver.
Complete to
The
Evan
Broncos
Ingram.
take a 4th quarter lead.
Denver.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Bombers. Ole.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
Broncos 19. Seahawks
Worked so
14.
well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Shaheed now to return. He dodged the tackle. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
This one's caught. It's cut near the sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
And
Two timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's first and 10.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to Kenneth Walker. It's a gain of 7.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle.
At the 50-yard line.
Seahawks trailing by 5. Second and 3 now. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Headed out right. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
They don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here he is to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have taken the lead late. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
1st down, Denver.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
A 7-yard
They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready, my son. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. 0,
He'll look to throw it. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
44.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Second down, give to Harvey. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the right, yeah. Ready.
Giving this to Harvey. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Oh, my son. Ready. Kill. Middle.
It's Harvey straight ahead. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It's a 3rd down, give to Harvey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So they call the timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now?
For the Broncos field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
Broncos 19.
That's got to be the loudest cheer we've heard here since their team ran out of the tunnel before the game. That kick, the last gasp effort for their opponents. Well, now the fans officially know with the kneel down, they can start celebrating.
They're going to pass it here. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
For A.J. Barner, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's JSN. Smith and Jig on the quick slant. 30. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead to 7. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with the touchdown. His 3rd for the air this game. So several thousand 12 men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us. D, all of the above.
It is